Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be finally starting the timed event Secret Summer Paradise. It says in the description there, the searing summer sun envelops the earth, and at Paimon's suggestion, you return to the Knights of Avonius headquarters. There, you learn by chance of an astounding occurrence. The curtains are about to rise upon a most special adventure. So I have a feeling that this is probably going to involve going to a new place. But I could be wrong about this. Anyways, the description for the quest says, it appears that Master Jean needs assistance with something. So we need to go to the Knights of Avonius headquarters to see what it is. Let's go ahead and do that right now by teleporting here. Okay, Kaya.
We're here!
Kaya and Klee.
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaya are here too. Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight. It's been so long.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long since I've seen Klee.
Ah, look who it is.
I mean, I know that I saw Kaya in a recent timed event.
You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when you two show up.
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't startle anyone. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you?
Oh, so no one here ordered Good Hunter. Sorry, we must have the wrong address. I was just showing Paimon the way. I'll leave you to it now.
Showing your guide the way? Yeah, right.
It's been a while
Since
since
when
we
is-
last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit.
Since when has she been our guide, huh? She hasn't been our guide since like the beginning of the game.
Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Oh, really?
Yeah! Let me tell it! Let me tell it! A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room when all of a sudden, whoosh! A letter came flying in through the window.
Uh-huh, her mom's playing some tricks again.
Flying through the window? How does a letter fly? Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even talk. It said, well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Fair
Okay,
point.
I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Sorry about that. Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her. Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
That sounds great, doesn't it?
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
The letter says that Mom's friend lives
Oh, really?
in Sumeru.
In Sumeru, huh?
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own. But Klee is rather intent on taking Alice's friend up on this invitation.
Yeah, I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of saving Mondstadt.
Of course.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right? Can you really, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Of course, it would be my pleasure.
Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything.
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I
Oh?
noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the chance to unwind a little.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to refuse.
Great!
Cool.
Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around. Still, Sumeru is pretty far. It's gonna be a long journey. Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside.
Okay, so we'll teleport there.
Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time. And poof! We'll be there in the blink of an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, that'll definitely make things easier. It only works 3 times, though. So we should only use it when we really need to.
Huh.
3's plenty. 1 for the way there, 1 for the way back, and 1 extra, just for good measure.
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly.
Seems kind of dangerous to give to Klee.
After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way. Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. I say we start by teleporting to one of them.
Well, we have plenty of them over there.
It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
I'm betting that we're gonna go see Kale.
That kind of makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. So, sounds like we need a forest ranger.
Kale.
And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called...
Gandharvaville.
That's the one. Maybe we can get Tainari to help us.
Oh, Tainari. Okay.
All right. Gandharvaville it is.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Gaia and Mr. Honorary Knight.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us, Acting Grandmaster.
I mean, if we go visit Tainari, then we're gonna see Kale anyway, so, yeah.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee,
I know. I'll be careful, I promise. Great! Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville, right? Yeah.
Grand Arbor Hill!
Of course.
Huh? No, it's not a hill. Ah!
Yay, we're not going where we're supposed to. Okay, where are we? Somewhere in Sumeru.
We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird.
Like I said, it seems kind of dangerous to give something like that to Klee.
Sorry, it was an accident. It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite really does work.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow, there are so many big flowers. Oh, and jumpy mushrooms. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Aranara? Boards with shrooms growing on them, and little flying silver fairies. Have I seen any of those? Anyways, I'll select that.
Paimon doesn't remember
Oh.
seeing one of those.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait, are you talking about Paimon?
Yeah, I got it, like, shortly after I was wondering about it.
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap. And then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
Yeah, Klee, you show 'em.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion-free. Right?
Probably.
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I mean, I'll try my best. That's very good of you, Klee. You're being very grown up today. Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight. Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tainari in Gandharvaville. Hey, look! It's Kale! Larvaville?
Very good question. Let's find out.
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct. Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too! Hi, Kale! It's been ages! Kale! Eula! What are you two doing here? Well, that question's really more for Eula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Eula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Well, since we're all here, who's up for some afternoon tea?
Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
Okay.
But earlier you were...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
Kaya's not gonna let this go. Kaya sure looks like he's getting a kick out of this, yeah.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan.
Oh, really?
He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
Ooh. Okay.
He came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do? Enroll at the academia?
That would be quite a roundabout way to achieve his goals.
I doubt he came here to learn.
Yeah.
He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Oh-ho. If this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Eula's a really caring person. Yeah, she's the best! She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt.
You're really going the extra mile for him. He'll owe you one after this.
Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up here?
He explained the situation to Eula and Kale.
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari is still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures.
Oh.
He isn't due back for a while. But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
Oh, okay.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now. I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true.
Oh, really?
Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
Huh. A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist?
Her cousin probably is trying to find that, right? If he's not already there.
I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
I don't know. There are a lot of weird things in this game.
This explains a lot.
In the world.
The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then please allow me to join you. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Yep.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there.
Of course.
You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus, it's a forest ranger's duty to bravely lend a helping hand to others in need.
So I was right about Kale being the one to help us.
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you to this, Captain Klee?
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group you have a whole ocean. So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends with me. That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
I don't know if we should do that, Paimon. Klee takes out the magic invite and everyone says the destination out loud. What happened to the voices?
Wow, what an incredible sight.
Okay, it was just Klee's.
Yes. The scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. The air here is much drier than in Mondstadt.
She is a cryotype. It might affect her differently than the others.
This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, I don't think I did. Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't your fault. I said Gundharvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Phew. Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
The party splits up to search the area, but turns up empty-handed.
I'm so tired and so thirsty.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
How could that happen?
I doubt that's the case.
Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent. It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it.
If the domain is somewhere nearby,
Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea?
instead of us trying to find the domain...
Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
Really? Yes, we can try getting the domain to find us. Okay.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite. That is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to it.
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick we can use.
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
Of course. Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now, so Klee's not afraid.
Huh.
Look, something flew over.
Okay. Oh, that's the domain.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should make a note of it too, Eula.
Kind of reminds me of the Depti domain for the teapot.
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumeru mythology. So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain? A domain? In a bottle? Huh. Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's never judge a domain by its cover.
Yep.
Guess there's one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand.
Touch the bottle.
We made it!
Oh.
That answers that question. There's a path! I'm gonna take a look.
We just suddenly appeared
Hey,
here.
don't run off and leave us all behind.
I wonder, Can I open up the map here? Okay. A fairly big area, isn't it? Kind of looks all magical, too.
Look! Look! There's a huge garden here!
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Okay.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary.
Oh, okay, I see what's going on here.
What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't think there was a magic bottle in that one.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good parts.
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with the group from now on.
You sense it too, don't you, Kale? Something's not quite right.
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert here anywhere. Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich. We still have a long way to go.
Guess we
Fair
won't
point.
know until we get there. Let's keep going. Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
An invitation from afar has started. I just noticed something. There is a new thing going on with this. Oh, okay. Maybe some special events they can do. Oh, this is the story part. And then this right here. Collect 30 Joyx vouchers. You're supposed to collect up to at least 270 of them in order to get an outfit for Kaya. Oh, cool. Okay. And then attractions, I haven't unlocked that yet. Night Star's Promise. Okay, so I can unlock Layla eventually too. So, costume for Kaya, as well as a copy of Layla eventually. Oh, birds. Anything else around here? I'm not necessarily seeing anything other than wild animals and stuff to collect, so oh, I see something on the map though. What's this? What? What'd that do for me? Was that one of those things that it wants me to collect? Check it out very fast. Yeah, I got 4 of them just from that one thing. Okay, cool. So I gotta keep an eye out for those as I'm running along. That shouldn't be too hard, because they appear on the map when you get close to them. So, is there a reason to jump down there? Not yet. Not quite yet. And now I think about it, how far away... Okay. That's how far away it is. Yeah, I'm jumping down here anyways. Oh, this right here can be activated with this, so I may as well. It'll probably allow me to zip back up, right? Yeah, it's a way of quickly zipping back up. That's always nice. Oh, there's some gators down here. I'm not gonna fight them, but they're here. Oh, there's another one of those things that you're supposed to collect, and a treasure chest down here. So, may as well get that in a second.
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined.
Hey, there's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out.
Darn it. Why are they being so stubborn about just hitting this? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Allow me.
I might have to actually bring in a Dendro character if that's going to keep happening.
Think you can get away?
I actually didn't pay attention to what the characters were saying, so I don't know if they said that I should do something in particular or not.
Exquisite treasures. Yes.
Anyways, let's try this again.
Sophisticated.
There we go. I just had to stand back a little bit further with her. Oh. Gotta keep looking up. There we go. And there is another treasure chest up here with some hilly churls guarding it.
Here we go.
Sorry to wake you up.
Order guide you. Gather.
Oh. Well, those went down pretty easy.
Brace yourselves.
Is there another one
Take flight.
aside from this? No? Okay. And there's that balloon
I
thing
shall
that I
treasure
need
this good
to
fortune.
get for those tickets. So, gimme. Thank you very much. I wonder if they... Yeah, they give you 4 of those vouchers every single time. I saw it on the left when I collected it just now. Anything else in this area before I go down to the story point? Yes, there is.
Collecting
Glad
rare
that I
and
looked.
exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
And what is this?
Wow. It's a big ball of water.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it.
What? And that was the last we ever heard from Paimon. Watch out, you might get gobbled up by the water ball monster. Okay.
That's so scary. Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
But we can't just do nothing at all because then nothing at all will happen.
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain.
Really?
In which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
That doesn't sound like a good idea, does it?
Yikes. Okay. Paimon won't touch it. Jeez.
Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside a bottle?
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real core of this domain is hidden away in a very safe place. Somewhere like... over there, for example.
Ah, yeah, obviously.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
You call that a wheel? Okay.
Wait, who goes there?
Oh, some elementals. Huh.
It's the water ball monster! Ah! The water ball monster is real!
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
Maybe.
Really? You sure it's not gonna gobble up Paimon whole?
I don't think it's hungry. Are you, water droplet?
Water droplet. I guess that's a good name.
Oh dear. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not understanding a word of this.
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us!
Well, it obviously wants us to follow. Yeah.
Why'd it stop?
Because it's waiting for us.
Maybe it can understand us after all. Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for us, just like the cats in Mondstadt.
Huh.
Like the cats? How so?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the side of the road. It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of a fine establishment called...
The cat's tail.
Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet takes us. It could be interesting.
Okay then, let's jump down there to the challenge marker that I just realized existed. I think I caught it, caught a glimpse of it earlier, but I didn't really pay attention. Okay. So this will lead us further in, and I only need to collect 8 of them. Wait a second. Was I supposed to run off like that? Oh, I don't see any more of them. Oh, they're over here. Weird. The way that worked out was very weird. At least they give you over a minute. 3 there. And there should be one more somewhere. But where? I am still not seeing it anywhere. Where could it be? Is it up there? Oh, it's all the way down there by the elemental thing. Okay, hopefully this doesn't, like, cause the story to advance or something when I get near it.
Went this way, right?
Oh, it does, but...
Hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave?
Okay, it went over there somewhere. But, was there anything else that I could do up there before I continue? I don't know. You know what? I can always revisit this area a little bit later on to do a more thorough sweep. But for now, let's go into, yeah, this area where the thing is.
Huh? Another strange contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there.
This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something? What? Your friend is trapped in the wall?
Okay, how'd you understand that, Klee?
Don't be sad, water droplet. We're here now. We'll save your friend.
You bet. But how are we gonna save them? Do we have to break down this wall somehow?
Maybe.
Nope, we can't do that. No breaking the wall.
Do we need to find a key of some sort then?
Oh, it's related to that, huh?
Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
Okay. Is this some kind of minigame?
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
Yep, what Kaya said, and that's where its friend is.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Maybe we just copy what the water droplet did?
That sounds like an interesting idea.
But what does that mean?
Touching the thing.
Hold on, I think Klee's onto something. Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside simply by touching the device. The principle is no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Fair enough. Okay, deep breath, then head in.
Before we go inside, I just want to get a quick look at this. So there's a treasure chest there, and what looks like might be the goal up there, because I think the door is right there. So we've got to figure out a way to destroy that box or move it somehow, is what I'm guessing. But we'll see. Let's go inside. Get close to and activate the streaming projector to enter the preprint on the wall. Within the preprints, you can interact with objects or operate key mechanisms, solve the key puzzles, and reach your destination or complete the corresponding exploration objectives. Changing some objects outside the preprints can affect the environments within those preprints. Oh, really? You can leave the preprint at any time during your exploration, and the changes you caused in the environment will not be affected. Wait a second, so before I enter that, should I move this box?
Aha! The box on the wall moved too!
Cool. Okay then, let's enter. Huh. It's like I'm playing a...
You really entered the wall!
I had a feeling that it would be like this, but it's like playing a old 2D platformer.
Just came out from the wall.
Okay, and yep. I like this. This is neat. Cool.
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round. Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is also a water droplet.
Yeah.
Aw, and they both do the same thing to show they're happy.
Water droplet number 2 ran off.
Professor Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
It was nothing.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
No, I feel the same as ever.
You sure seem fine to Paimon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you though, Kaya. You were pretty quick to send the Traveler inside.
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the Traveler would be fine.
Water Droplet, is there anyone else here besides you and your friend? Yep, you know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this is a good sign.
It probably is.
Amazing. Come on, let's follow it.
Okay, anything else in this area before I continue onward? Let's take a quick look at the map again. There might be something on the other side of the river, you know, opposite of me. If there is, then I might have to cross over to get it. Wait a second. That's the direction it wants me going, but over here is a water droplet that I obviously need to save. Is this like a friend of the water droplet from before, or is it the same one? If there was some way to tell them apart, I'd probably know. Because I obviously didn't have to interact with this one to continue the story. Oh, never mind, I did have to interact with it. That or giving me a treasure chest?
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Okay, I got a voucher from that, which is nice. So maybe it's just like an optional thing that you can do with the stuff in the environment. I just noticed the balloon thing up here. Better grab that while I'm over here, because I do need a lot of them. 270 of them, if I recall. Anything back this way? Very fast. There's a ton of Zayton peaches here. Haven't been collecting too many of those in Sumeru. But I don't think there's any reason to continue going back this way, so... Unless there's like some kind of hidden thing up above. It does seem like there might be something way up there, but I don't want to climb up the wall to get there because of my stamina. I don't think it would last that long. I am kind of running along it just to see if I can get up there from over here, though. And so far, it's a no-go. There's a treasure chest out there surrounding... Okay. Maybe I ought to get this treasure chest very fast. A ton of fungi in this place. Not to mention some of those annoying water creatures. Any vouchers?
Wait a
Doesn't... Yeah, I did get a voucher from that. Okay, collecting the treasure chest is good.
This is order.
Help me complete the objectives I need to complete. I mean, I tried to collect all of them anyways, since this is probably never gonna appear again after the event is done. But I definitely want to get them mainly for the objective anyways. I can stand missing one or two treasure chests as long as I complete the primary objectives. Something's off. Okay, yeah. And is it gonna lead me back over to the bubble over there? Hello? What you doing? Weird. I think that thing is supposed to go over to the bubble, but I'm not sure. I'll have to come back for that in a second. Oh, the map is starting to get all red. Why is that? Oh, is it because I'm approaching the limit of the zone? Yeah, that's what's happening. It's not a big deal, though. Let's keep going up this way. I'm just doing some exploring right now because I know later on I'll probably not want to go up here unless I absolutely have to. I hate stamina. I hate having to wait for it to refill.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Of course, I even see something over there, like an arrow and a box. Okay then, let's go back down to where that one water droplet was to see if I can get it to move to the chest. Okay, I don't think it's going to move to the chest if I try to interact with it right there, but I do think that this is probably related to it in some way. Found you. Okay, so you have to find multiple. Maybe I need to find one more? No?
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Did I already get something from this one up here? Maybe I already got something from it and I just didn't notice. That would explain some things. I'll have to look at that in the footage later. Let's go over to the story event. Once I see the next story event, I'll be stopping. But before that, I want to kind of go back over this way because there's some stuff that I didn't get on this side of the river over here, like that challenge marker there. Is there anything back over here before I do the challenge? Something's off, okay. Investigate. Oh, it just gave me a, okay, that makes sense. I did see the artifact that came out of the other ones. That's what those do. They give you artifacts. Something's off. This one will also give me some radishes and sunsettias. Nice. Wave Rider. Give me my Wave Rider. Thank you very much. Let's start this challenge. Hopefully it isn't too annoying. Okay. So they want you to collect... No! Darn it. I hate having a backup in these things. But it's not too bad. Whoa, I missed one. No. Okay, there we go. I got it that time. It wasn't that big of a deal. They give you way more time than you need.
One man's
It's weird because some
is
challenges,
another man's
especially early on, like when you first start playing, you barely finish them in time. But then over time, for whatever reason, they started becoming stupidly easy. There's another thing over there. Where exactly? Okay, all the way up there. I can explore this place a little bit. I like the music. I wonder, can I talk to this? Interact with it?
Looks like there might be a town up ahead.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives.
At the very least, the water elementals live here. Water droplets, whatever you want to call them. Okay, how do I solve you? Where is the thing that I need to find in this area? Is it that barrel in the waterfall? Nah, that barrel's probably like the rest of them then, right? I just realized Sawish is following me around. It's because I still have her equipped. But, oh no, this one's actually moving over to the droplet. Cool. I thought they were all gonna be like the other ones, you know, that only give you like the artifacts and food, but that's very nice. Thank you very much.
Stone is another man's
I wonder if I can claim anything with the vouchers now. Let me just check that very fast. Hey, I have 22 out of 30, so not quite yet. That's fine. I've collected more than I thought I did. I actually wasn't sure on the exact number, but I thought that you got a prize at like around 10, and I thought I only had like 7 or 8 of them. Thanks for the apples, kind guests. My people have a traditional saying, apples hold the purest water in the land. So your gift grants me endless power. Thanks to you, I might be able to metamorphosize into something greater. So, giving water to this thing, or I mean apples to this thing, helps it. That's nice. Did that do anything else for me, though? Maybe, maybe not. Is there anything that I can do with these boxes? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll have to come back here later, probably. Obviously, a lot to do here in this little town. Oh.
Idea, the situation is now critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this is rapidly closing.
Huh.
I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so...
This is your home. Are
Kokoni.
you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
I recognize the voice, but I was like, who is it? And, yeah.
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure who the voice belonged to until I saw her outfit.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Definitely sounds like someone we know.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago.
I just realized she's on the opposite side of the planet. Oh, not planet, but you know what I mean. Like, Saganamiya is pretty far away from Sumeru.
But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but...
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from your despair. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Why is it saying General Saganamiya with a question mark? Huh.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Paimon's figured out who it is.
Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land?
She's a divine priestess, apparently.
A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
I mean, assuming she is who she seems to be.
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly. I hope.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's alright. Just leave the introductions to me.
Why would she need to introduce herself to Aether and Paimon, huh?
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way. But no harm done. I guess I'll let her do the honors.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military general.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of you heard of Inazuma's Onmyo Chamber?
The, what chamber?
I may have heard about it at one point, but I forgot.
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art.
Huh.
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat that few in the history of the academy have ever achieved. Hence, formidable general is no exaggeration. Isn't that right, General? What's wrong?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdogs? Paimon's not completely following.
Those all sound like tropes from some Inazuman light novels.
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Mr. Honorary Knight was talking about.
Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe
maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends are learning about it.
Huh.
Seems kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone else to introduce you is a good way to make an impression. Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too.
Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya.
Call me whatever you like, Itia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who.
Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time.
Huh?
Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. One of them's called the King, and some of them are called Knight. So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story. What's that one called again?
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found in military generals.
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss General it is.
Fine by me. Sounds really cute, coming from you. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you?
Old friend for me, I hope?
How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too.
Wait, Klee wants a title too. Okay, got it. Klee wants to be a mage, the kind that flies around everywhere. Da da da! Whoosh! Kaya can be the master thief. Mr. Honorary Knight can be, the knight. And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the knight everywhere.
Makes sense.
Master thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I must admit, the master part is a nice touch.
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of knight is now filled?
Oh wow. She's not happy about that, is she?
Yua can be the sword master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a super sparkly cape.
That's more like it.
And
Okay.
Kale can be, the healer.
If you want to be the knight, we can swap.
No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm qualified to be one. Whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. I never thought I could be a healer. I mean, it feels like it should be Master Tainari's role, if anyone's. Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever! You don't talk much, but you're very kind, just like the healers in Mom's stories.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master Tainari, but hopefully it's the first of many.
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some role-playing.
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia. There are lots of characters in Mom's stories, but you don't remind me of any of them.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the caretaker.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role for Miss Adia.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
Wow.
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her.
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Itia. Don't underestimate your role.
Ah, alright. I'll be the mascot then. That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely. You can go off and play now.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya.
Oh, it's waving goodbye. That's neat.
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
We keep getting sidetracked. But I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong with the Valyria Mirage?
Oh, yes. About that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage. It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there.
Okay, so Eula's cousin probably has something to do with this.
Needless to say, many things in the Valyria Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way. Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert. You live in the desert, so that must be you. Right, Auntie Desert?
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain. Hide there until this all blows over. See you all in 100 years.
Oh wow, that sounds like a good plan.
Idia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus, hanging its head in shame.
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a deep breath, and then another deep breath, and all your worries will fly away.
Klee's right. Many hands make light work.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Fix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with this kind of thing.
At this point, yeah.
Well, I'm useless. But it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. Fantastic.
Don't put yourself down, Idia. You're great too.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on, delegating.
And this is where I'm going to be stopping. So thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I will be continuing this quest by apparently talking to everyone. 3 people, to be precise. So yeah, thanks again. See you next time, and bye-bye.